Okay. So here's some couple initial things that I got from her. Thank you, first time seeing you. Is this your first time being here and you're getting a reading? That means you have one feisty lady on the other side right here. This is fantastic. Okay, so some things she tells me. Okay, if you've never seen my work before, this is going to be cool. Okay, so what she tells me is, so in general, it almost seems like a mother figure for you, but then she puts the wing around you in my mind's eye, so it tells me she's a guardian angel for you, and then she gives me butterflies. She also gives me 1111. So this has like hardcore guardian angel vibes, sending you repeating numbers on the clock, spirit numbers, these type of things, pennies, dimes, like all the things. She tells me she ends up passing from something medical. I feel like it's underlying. And then she shows me the handful of pills. Like, let's say it's something underlying medical. You maintain it over time, but then it just comes up and gets you. She shows me like sunshine, so she didn't really expect it, or I don't necessarily feel like it was, obviously it's tragic because it's death, but I don't feel like it was like I feel like it was mostly expected. She said that things went down in steps or gradually, and then someone may have even been taking care of her toward the end of her life as well. She said, okay, so the same username, she's like, it's funny because the 777, the tulips, and the butterflies is all her. I swear. And so how funny is, I'm like, okay, well, you're getting like all the signs. You're getting the repeating numbers, the butterflies, the flowers. She goes, this is my first time seeing you. And she already is visiting me in 777, butterflies, and the tulips. How crazy is that? Okay, and then how did she end up passing in? Was somebody taking care of her toward the end of her life? These are some things I gotta know. These are the questions Kato needs answered for sure. 21 what? Just to answer a random comment that got sent to me. I gotta know if she was taken care of toward the end of her life. Or how she ended up passing too. Yeah, so while you're being overstimulated, and then she also shows me a piece of jewelry. Well, maybe multiple pieces of jewelry or something made in honor of her memory too. So we have something physically in honor of her memory. She was old and ill. Okay, honestly, not gonna lie, she sounds like that's how she ended up passing, so that makes sense. Like medically underlying, even though you take pills for it long term, it wasn't super, death is drastic, but and she was not old and ill. How'd she end up passing? Hi, Axel. How did she end up passing? Gotta ask. Wasn't not. Oh God. Hold on. We're just sorting through. What? There was. Okay, hold on. That is so surprising to me. She's typing too fast. I know, you're probably like, adrenaline rush, and the words are just coming out of your thumbs. I get it. Okay. Hold on. 1. Monique's like, depression. 1. Sunshine is the biggest thing here. Let's say pills involved. Oh. So that's why she just kept drawing more of these then? In a medical way? Okay, hold on, wait. 1. Here's a really important thing. If I can tell you anything, I'm going to say I didn't get this. Okay, which is my sign and symbol for takes partial responsibility, leaves a bunch of karma behind, and so this seems something that they've struggled with for a long time. It seems like, yeah, like maybe an underlying condition and took pills. Got it. We're being a little cryptic, but that's fine. That's totally fine. And so she's not necessarily saying it's oh, here we go. Today's my day. It wasn't like this. This was like a hard struggle for a lot of years, and struggle, addiction, and mental illness. Yeah, we struggled with addiction and mental illness, and we didn't see it coming, and it wasn't like well, here I go. Okay, so with this rose here, who is this? With the wing and the rose, and you say say she's not old, and she says mother figure. Is this a mom or a mother figure to you? Someone you look up to? Someone that inspired you as a mother figure? She said she went down in steps, which makes sense. I mean, you had the gradual decline. I'd see her plagued with the addiction for lots of years, and then like literally someone was at the point of taking care of, or maybe feeling like they were enabling her in some way, not gonna lie. Oh, it is your mom! It is your mom! Guardian angel vibe. You know what? It's like you having to be the grown up, and then as soon as she's on the other side, she sends you nothing but a firework and symphonies of spiritual signs, and it's like one of those things where it's like, kind of sucks because I feel like you were in this like caretaker position in which you were having to like, you gave up a piece of your childhood. You kind of like grew up where you didn't have to for this, which wasn't really fair to you. Do you have her ashes still? Monique's like, I'm so into this. Do you have her ashes? And the pills made sense. Those pills made sense. And you say, yes, she is buried. Do you have a piece of her? She circles these two things. This is typically like ashes or a necklace, something that we wear, and then she says jewelry very clearly. So this is clearly jewelry plus something that we wear in honor of her memory. Of course I'm bad. I do have a piece of her necklace. Do you have a piece of her necklace? I'm like, very specifically, there's jewelry. This is usually a necklace or ashes. Have you ever gotten a mediumship reading before? You're very intuitive. Honestly, you probably don't need them. You probably live in a world full of symphonies of coincidences, to be honest. All jewelry. Like you have all of her jewelry? Yeah. I was going to say, that's why I asked you the way that I did. I'm like, I feel like you've never probably talked to a medium, but you live in like coincidences and signs and symbols, and you dream, and like, probably would never go to a therapist because what could they tell you that you couldn't read off of other people, and like, you start like, you seek professional help, and then those professionals need you really fast, type of thing. It's wild. It's wild. Hannah's like, I feel like this could be my mother too, and that's called a postcard. When you're like, Kato, are you sure this is for her? Because dang, this is resonating with me hardcore. Yes, it is for her, unless she says it's not. She's never gotten a mediumship reading before. She's never even seen how we freaking work and operate, and like, this floored me right there. Totally floored me.